3 years running. Imortor 3. Review. Since I have fixed that issue of it, battery pack slacking, I put that foam underneath. I also added a wire for grip. Speed throttle. Lots of people were asking that if you add that extra speed throttle, can you still work it through the amps to select the range or the power levels? Everything stays the same. The only difference is when you have the controller, you instantly have power, like it's in moped mode, like a small scooter, how they call it here in Europe. And then you could just accelerate with pushing it forward. It just acts like a pop meter basically, so 0 to full, and nothing has changed the performance. But why I added that on is a question. It's because instant throttle response, because the motor itself has a built-in sensor which detects when the bicycle is slowing down or you're pressing the brakes, like to slow it down. It will automatically go into brake mode, which means it lets off the power. It doesn't regenerate braking power to electric, but it does cut it off. But that same time said, when you're going uphill, sometimes it will think that that is actually you slowing it down, because the extra power needed to go up a steeper hill of 15 degrees, it feels like you are actually slowing down, like by pressing the brakes. And then when you need it the most, the power just shuts off. Obviously, that is not good, because then you have to back shift. This is a 21 speed. Then you have to back shift to get that extra momentum going, and then forward shift again to the highest, which is 7, and then you are able to continue. But depends. Sometimes it senses it, sometimes it doesn't. If you're constantly pedaling, it's not going to sense it so much, because then it's feeling that power constant and it keeps adding it. But if for a moment you're pedaling less on that uphill, it will consider it as a slow down braking. They'll take off the power, and that's where I added this throttle, because then I could override that thought, and I could just, when I feel that, or I already see the hill coming, I just press the throttle, and then it'll instantly give me the power which is needed to tackle the uphill. If let's say for some reason forget, it's not a problem. I just press it, and it'll constantly start to give me that extra power which is needed to be able to continue accelerating uphill. Yeah, so that's basically why I added that. And also at start go, you need about 7 kilometers. Let's say around, I don't know how much that is, like 3 miles rolling speed for it to turn on. And if you don't have that rolling speed, then you still have to just pedal until it clicks on. But if I have the throttle, I just use that from 0, and then this way it will start to click on, give me that full power, and then I could just back off and allow the unit itself to take command. And this way it will be like basically like in cars, cruise control. I don't have to continually press the throttle. So that's a good feature because it like balances out the loss of the sensors in here. It will make up the manual override, which is always better in anything you look at. Basically, manual override is the best way to go for assurance of performance and safety as well. You can't rely on everything to be electrical and everything to apply to all those conditions. So yeah, so I'm happy about that. Thank you for watching my review. See you next time.